Come on,
presented themselves before Moses and Aaron, the whole congregation of the people of Israel in the wilderness of Paran at Kadesh. They reported to the whole congregation and showed them fruit of the land.
Yeah.
Then they told the story of their trip. We went to the land to which you sent us, and oh, does it flow with milk and honey. Yeah. Just look at this fruit. The only thing is that the people who live there are fierce. Yeah. Their cities are huge and well fortified. Worse yet, we saw descendants of the giant Anak. Amalekites are spread out in the Negev. Hittites, Jebusites, and Amorites hold the hill country, and the Canaanites are established on the Mediterranean Sea along the Jordan. Caleb interrupted, called for silence before Moses, and said, "Let's go up and take the land now. Yeah. We can do it." That's what it said. But the others said, "We can't attack those people. They're way stronger than we are." Wow. They spread scary rumors among the people of Israel. They said, "We scouted out the land from one end to the other. It's a land that swallows people whole. Everybody we saw was huge. Why, we even saw Nephilim giants. The Anak giants come from Nephilim. Alongside them, we felt like grasshoppers. Yeah. And they looked down on us as if we were grasshoppers."
Go back one slide for me. IT department and Minister Kendall, can you read that for me, sir?
Caleb interrupted, called for silence before Moses, and said, "Let's go up and take the land now. We can do it." Caleb interrupted, called for silence before Moses, and said, "Let's go up and take the land now. We can do it." Caleb interrupted, called for silence before Moses, and said, "Let's go up and take the land now. We can do it." Caleb interrupted, called for silence before Moses, and said, "Let's go up and take the land now. We can do it."
Look at somebody and say, "I gotta get it. I gotta get it." Look at somebody else on the other side and say, "I gotta get it." Look at one more person and roll your neck just a little bit and say, "I got it. I gotta get it." They don't know when to shout, do they? Oh my God, y'all be making me want to throw some that time. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. On last Sunday, my brothers and my sisters, I preached a sermon entitled, "I Get Results." Yes. Last Sunday, while preaching the title, "I Get Results," God has been downloading some new things into my mind, Deacon Floyd, that I just got to do what he told me to do in order to get where I need to go. Yeah. And this stuck into my spirit that I got to go get it, even though with not proper English. It is something to ignite you, to pump yourself up, to say, "I got to go do something with my life." Yes. My brothers and my sisters, my mother, if every day she could, she would watch the episodes of Power. Every time that I walk into the house, Dave, she plays Power over and over and over, to the point that I think she thinks that she is in the episode herself. My brothers and my sisters, I had to think about my mother. She said, "There's always something in these episodes that touch my life. I just got to figure out and pick which point I need to talk about." While my mother yet was spreading the spirit of power, baby, in our house, it seems as though, Chloe, it was very, very, very infecting my life. So I decided to watch it with her. While I started to watch Power, it started to download into my spirit some things that I got to talk to you about, that I hope that Deacon-elect Floyd, that you can help me witness about this episode. My brothers and my sisters, first we have to talk about the title name, Power. Many people in life and many people over around and looking around in this congregation, everybody wants power. But I need to ask the question, or ask somebody right now, do you know what it takes to have power? And can you handle the power that God is getting ready to give you? Look at somebody and say, "Baby, I don't know if I can handle the power, but I want the power." There was somebody by the name of Ghost, which was a good name, Dave, because I started to think about myself that Ghost was somebody, mama, that always was 2 steps in front of everybody else. But even though the people around him him thought that he was slipping, Floyd, he was already knowing what he was doing before they even thought about it. And isn't that kind of mighty funny that that's like God in our lives? That sometimes we think that God is slipping and he does not hear our prayers and he does not come when we want him to. But God told me to tell you, I'm already 2 steps ahead of you. All you gotta do is just follow my process. My brothers and my sisters, it's mighty funny that God has all power, Dave. God has almighty, and God is who he is, like we talked about last Sunday. He is the great I am. He is the El Shaddai. So if God has all power, why do we treat him like he's a generator? That he is the backup and not the actual source. I'm still talking about power here. See, many of you are looking at me funny because you don't realize that when you call power, God's angels come to your rescue. This film or this episode had already downloaded something into your life. You just didn't hear it clear enough. It said it's a big rich town and I'm just a poor boy trying to get something here. I came to let you know that this is a big rich world and God has placed some things here for you. All you gotta do is receive the power and take it for what it is. Look at somebody, say, I need some power in my life. I need to hook up to the right source. Mama, when you hook up to the right source, you will know the plans that I have for you, says the word of God. So I look at the word power, Mama, and I need God to do some things to electrocute me so that I can move to the next destination. God has not only just been talking to me about this text of Numbers, talking about Caleb, but God always brings to my remembrance that many of you that walk into my home, there is a Bible that my mother said is so old, I need to get a new one. But Floyd, on the Bible, it has the 23rd Psalm, because that is a Psalm that sticks into my stomach and sticks into my spirit. And every time the children would go into where my Bible is, they would throw stuff on it, and the page is already ripped out, but every time they move it, I put it right back in place. Pastor, what are you talking about? You went from power to the Bible, because I'm going to show you something, that the Bible is power. And I need to let you know, even though some things are out of place in your life, just pick the Bible up or put the chapter back into place. And I came to tell somebody here, when they moved it out of place, I had to think about, Mama, that Ghost was power. Ghost had all the power and everybody wanted to be Ghost. Good God Almighty here. And it brought me to Psalms 23, Mama. Why did it bring it to Psalms 23? It brought there because it says, it prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. My brothers and sisters, can I bust your bubble really quickly? You are sitting at the table, but do you know that there are family members and friends at your table that's ready to destroy you? And you just haven't, they haven't played out yet. I'm gonna break it down for you. See, Tasha was his wife and the love of his life. In the younger days, they got together and Ghost taught her everything that she knew. Then you got Tommy on the other end, which was a hothead, and Ghost also grabbed them together and taught him everything that he knew, but not realizing that when they brought them to the table, they would be the ones that would betray him and try to kill him. God Almighty, don't that sound like Peter? That when Jesus said, you will deny me 3 times, and Peter said, no, I won't deny you. He said, yes, you will, as soon as the rooster crows. I came to let somebody know today, the people that say they will not deny you, that's closest to you, they will wind up trying to kill you because you got too much power and they want what you got. Good God Almighty. I came to tell somebody here, Ghost Mama was so mighty, amazing to me. Because you gotta remember in the last episode, not that the fact that Ghost died, I want to play out the part about Ghost being a thinker. See, you can never outthink a thinker. That's the reason why you are stuck in a position that you are in, because you're only thinking on your level. But you need to get around some people that think better than you do, so that when you have situations that come up against you, you will learn how to properly think and prepare for what's getting ready to happen. Oh, good God Almighty, somebody should have shouted in here. If you want to know how to get through a problem of your relationship, you need to talk to somebody that's been through something. over. If you want to talk to somebody about God being a healer, you need to talk to somebody through the process of knowing how to be healed. If you want to know how to get your bank account up, you need to talk to somebody that got more money than you and then more money than they got, so that you can, oh, look at somebody and say, I'm a thinker.